Makes sense. The full moon is in Pisces and we have a Mercury retrograde. Makes so much sense. Fish card, have you been dropping things on your feet? Are your shoes suddenly a size too small? Have you stood in a prickle? It's like the feet are really being highlighted. So pay yourself some TLC to your feet and perhaps massage your feet, just something nice for yourself, and ground, because this is a very dreamy portal-like energy. Definitely two dualities. It's almost like this going back, which way. It's quite something. And Spirit saying mindfulness at this time is very important. So slow it down a little to be mindful. Let's see, spirit animal. There's the duality right there. The swan. Also the cobra. It's twos. It's the reflection. It almost feels, and the Pisces and the wolf, it does, it almost feels like friend or foe, like where are we? Who are you? And like, what is this that's happening? Like trying to really look at the duality of everything. And there's this tendency to want to perhaps lash out. Trust your instincts a little bit more, but also be aware that your instincts might be, because it was in the reverse, might be opposite at this time. There are riddles, there is confusion. Really, it's about coming back to the heart space, the meeting of the two. And there's a humbleness to this full moon. It's like being humbled and seeing our journey, our expansiveness, but also our mere seedness, singleness, spotlights on you, and there's a lot of this looking back. You might be having a lot of people from your past contacting you or looking back. You've learnt your lessons from the past, and there's a strength about you now, and you've got clear boundaries. You're sort of staying to your own energy. 222, 555, and 6. It's interesting, and I was sort of thinking about this. Someone can dress up in a unicorn suit and be like, I'm a unicorn, and not be a unicorn. Someone can dress up as a wolf and not be the wolf, like the wolf in sheep's clothing. And that's literally what we saw here with the lamb and the wolf. And that was the image and story that I was getting today. Like, this energy is really about not judging a book by its cover, not judging a person by their visual essence, but it's more about energy and feeling your way through and taking things first to God, going to God and sharing your plans with the Most High, with Him, and seeing if that's in alignment, because we can get pulled into all flows and directions, and someone's like, I'm a unicorn, and you're like, yay, and then you're like, oh my gosh, they're not a unicorn, and then it'll be like, the other way around. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just because someone says I'm a doctor doesn't mean you gotta trust every doctor. That's the sort of story that I'm seeing here, is it's not on face value, it's more of a energy thing, and trusting your own instincts rather than the flock. And I feel like this is quite an observant energy. of what makes you feel calm, and tarantula, what sort of gets under your skin, what's bothering. The other message with this full moon is, yeah, definitely with the mindfulness and protecting your boundaries, you know, just think and don't leave things unattended, you know, lock your car doors. It's that sort of energy, like just mindfulness, you know, and it's okay to create and form these boundaries. And this is not to put fear out there with that tarantula card. We're not putting fear, we're just for this energy becoming really cognitive and aware. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. Yeah, because I just get the sense right now that there's like sort of a not seeing the full picture, and there's a wanting to race forward, but there might be something that you're not seeing, that you're missing with the Panther in reverse. So we're like, hold up a second. Even though it feels like we want to race ahead, right? Cheetah, like, let's go. There might be just a few details that we just need to go, just hold back a second. Because if we don't do that first, it'll end up costing us more time, likely money and effort and energy. Okay, so just chill and, you know, look at all the details and just be mindful of the steps moving forward. The crickets have started. One more card for this full moon. Nose is itchy, that means good luck. You got the vulture. It's a blessing, and it's that difficult work, you know, it's blessings in disguise, and it's a connection beyond the veil. It's the unspoken and the quiet observation. It's the all-knowing and understanding. And it's the gratitude, and it's the knowing that there's a reason beyond all reasons, and it's a finding gratitude, and it's a planning, and it's an acceptance, and it's growth. Yeah, and it's bending together as well, and I'm seeing the walrus or like a seal with a ball on its nose, you know, and it's the fun of life as well. It's taking time out for that fun. It's growth. It's something about being in the soil, like the tree, and the finding your nutrients in that time of solitude, and being in the, you know, perhaps putting feet on the soil and connecting with Mother Earth. It's the lightness of life, and it's also the darkness. Seeing the scorpion there. Lots of the color yellow and lots of the color red. I'm also seeing quite a bit of purple. And relaxation. Hyena, the light and the dark. The duality. And the phoenix rising above. Even though both can be true, it's the rising above it all. I'm hearing you love rising. You love rising. You're going to love rising in the morning. Your soul is rising. Your spirit is rising. And you did it. This is kudos to you. You don't even have to say thank you to anyone on TikTok. Not on this video, because it was all you. I'm just a reflection. I'm just a messenger. It was you. You did the hard work. No one else. Oh, the Most High, of course, had a big part to play, but it was all you. So bless you. Well done, and happy full moon. Love and light. Love you.